All right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. All right, this article, all right, that my brother sent to me. Okay, and boy, it says here, Virginia governor says it's okay to kill a baby after it is born. All right, and I remember last week at camp, there was we were talking about it. And these two Israelite women came up. We're talking about it, and one of them tried to get all smart and stuff on it. And the brother said, "All right, my brother, the one who sent me this article, he said very soon they're just gonna have it to where they're gonna be like the baby's born, or if you don't like it, they just kill it. You know, but that's basically what this governor is saying right here. You know, and that was last week. So it says, and this is wicked. This is murder. Okay. It says, a Virginia Democrat has proposed a 40-week abortion bill, which would allow a woman to have an abortion all the way up until delivery. That is wicked. Video of politician explaining her bill quickly went viral. In the footage, Virginia House Majority Leader Todd Gilbert questioned Delegate Kathy Tran about her legislation. Gilbert says, where it's obvious that a woman is about to give birth, she has physical signs that she is about to give birth, would that still be a point where she could request an abortion if she was so certified if she's dilating? Tran says, Mr. Chairman, that would be a decision that the doctor, the physician, and the woman would make at that point. Gilbert says, I understand that. I'm asking if your bill allows that. She says, my bill would allow that, yes. Okay, so basically, she can have, you can have the baby until the point, all right, of delivery, all right, the point where she's about to, man, she's about to give birth, okay, and she if she decides she wants to tell the doctor, blah blah, nah, I don't want the baby at that point, she can abort it. That is wicked, because guess what? At that point, the baby's already formed and ready to come out. That's why it says she feels she gets the physical signs, okay. That means the baby's alive and is ready to come out. So you're basically killing a baby, you know, and that's the bill that's her bill. It would allow that, which is wicked. Okay, but hey, going to show you, man. This is the also God fear in America, right? This whole land was built off of blood. All right, murder, rape, robbery. So it's a wicked land. It's defiled. Okay, and the scriptures say, um, let's see. It says Numbers 35 verse 33. It says, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Which is why Esau, the so-called white man, and these heathen nations are going to suffer because they've shed our blood. All right. It says, after the video was shared millions of times, Virginia Governor Ralph Northam took the idea a step further, saying in theory that the newborn child could be killed after being delivered alive and breathing. Okay? These are the bills they're trying to pass here in America, man. So if you have eyes to see, you can see the direction in which this world is going, man. All right? You have people getting microchipped, all right? And now you got newborn babies, basically after being delivered, breathing and all that can be killed, and they gonna call that abortion. It says on WTOP's Ask the Governor, Northam defended the 40-week abortion bill, saying if a mother is in labor, I can tell you exactly what would happen. The infant would be delivered, the infant would be kept comfortable, the infant would be resuscitated if that's what the mother and the family desired, and a discussion would ensure between the physicians and the mother. Well, let's look up the word resuscitate. All right, resuscitate or resuscitated. All right, revive. Look at that. Revive someone from unconsciousness or apparent death. Okay, make something such as an idea or enterprise active again. But it says what? To revive someone. An ambulance crew tried to resuscitate him, to bring him back to life. So, well, right there, bring back to life. So, hold on. It says the infant will be delivered, the infant will be kept comfortable, the infant will be resuscitated if that's what the mother and the family desired. So, what are they trying to say? Because if you're gonna resuscitate someone, that means that they have to be dead or in a state of near death. You know. So here it is, just saying the infant will be resuscitated, meaning that they put the baby to death. So if the mother didn't and the family didn't desire it, they wouldn't resuscitate the baby, meaning the baby would be dead. You know that man. It says let me see if I get this precept. Salakia. And that's why this place has to go, man. And when we speak out against things like this, we're the demons. We get demonized. All right. This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 5. It says, "For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities." All right. And this is the Babylon the Great, man. Okay. It says, "Reward her even as," which is America. "Reward her even as she has rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, in the cup which she hath filled filled to her double." Okay. You see, for if you jump up to verse 3, "For all the nations have drunk of the wine of her fornication," and that's America. It has influenced all these other countries. All right, which America is a Edomite system. All right, but it's influenced all these other countries. All right, and made them partakers. All right, and drunkards. All right, of her fornication and her philosophies, her ways. Okay, which is why you have these other countries that are so-called westernized, following after the ways of America. All right, but going back, um, Northam's office said Republicans were mischaracterizing his statements. Nah, all right, it's not mischaracterizing anything. All right, let me see if I can play this video.
No exception. There was a very contentious committee hearing yesterday when Fairfax County Delegate Kathy Tran made her case for lifting restrictions on third trimester abortions, as well as other restrictions now in place. And she was pressed by a Republican delegate about whether her bill would permit an abortion even as a woman is essentially dilating, ready to give birth. And she answered that it would permit an abortion at that stage of labor. Do you support her measure, and explain her answer?
Yeah, and I wasn't there, Julie, and I certainly can't speak for Delegate Tran, but I would tell you first thing I would say, this is why decisions such as this should be made by providers, physicians, and the mothers and fathers that are involved. There are, when we talk about third trimester abortions, these are done with the consent of obviously the mother, with the consent of the physicians, more than one physician, by the way. And it's done in cases where there may be severe deformities, there may be a fetus that's non-viable. So in this particular example, if a mother is in labor, I can tell you exactly what would happen. The infant would be delivered. The infant would be kept comfortable. The infant would be resuscitated if that's what the mother and the family desired. And then a discussion would ensue between the physicians and the mother. So I think this was really blown out of proportion. But again, we want the government not to be involved in these types of decisions. We want the decision to be made by the mothers and their providers. And this is why, Julie, that legislators, most of whom are men, by the way, shouldn't be telling a woman what she should and shouldn't be doing with her body.
And do you think multiple physicians should have to weigh in, as is currently required? She's trying to lift that requirement.
Well, I think it's always good to get a second opinion, and for at least two providers to be involved in that decision, because these decisions shouldn't be taken lightly. And so, I would certainly support more than one provider.
All right, let's go back to the phones now for the governor. We're going to talk now.
All right, and you see there, you got the eldest video right here. and you see there, man, how they basically he's first off trying to make it sound as like it's not as bad as it is. And listen, man, these devils, as they do that all the time. All right, before they put something in full effect, when they propose the bill, they try to make it sound as non-harmful as possible. They try to twist it and turn it to make it sound as though it's good. You know, they call good evil and evil good. Okay, so once it's instilled, once it's in place, man, they don't care if the baby's breathing, non-breathing, alive, full, well, kicking. They look, man, this plan is not for your benefit. It's not for your betterment. Okay, this is a wicked ideal which has been thought of by the wicked. All right, pursuant to Micah 2 verse 1. Okay, but showing you why this place gotta go, man. All right, but I hope that was edifying unto the elect. I wanna give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and hey, we just gotta keep praying for fewer days, man. All right, the Lord says He's gonna come and deliver us, and that's what we're waiting for. Okay, but with that, Shalom.